we ready here? We're just recording.
What?
I was gonna catch you guys. We're live now.
Oh.
I was gonna catch the nice small talk there.
Oh, shit. Oh, you live?
I'm live. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah, I
You're
was just
good.
checking my
Don't worry, you can
scroll.
say whatever you want.
No.
All right, welcome to the Power Hour. It is Sunday, September 15th at 6:21 p.m.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. I want to see the end of the afternoon games.
No, tell your Josh Jacobs story one more time.
No,
It's very enthralling. All right, so we're going to start right now with there's a Trump story happening. I guess maybe someone was attempting to assassinate him again. Happening as we speak here. What we've seen, and by the time this is posted, you'll all know the truth because the story keeps changing every half hour. But he was golfing at Mar-a-Lago. Some guy pulled up on the side of the road by a fence and maybe was going to take a shot at him through the trees. And
Created a sniper's perch.
yeah, and the Secret Service saw the gun barrel, I think, coming out of the fence or the trees,
There's
and
a guy with a machine gun.
shot at him. And I've seen a picture of the guy. If it's
So hang
really
on a
him,
minute. They didn't call and like ask their superiors if it's okay to like maybe take a look at the guy with the rifle.
oh no, they actually
They didn't delay
engaged.
it.
Oh,
But again, this is
Is
just happening.
Is it true the guy was wearing a Hillary mask? Or,
No, the guy is actually. They have a picture of him shirtless. Again,
that's Florida, right?
if it's well,
crime in, all crime in Florida.
they had him pull it up like the Secret Service, like pull up your
did he
shirt.
leave his CIA ID badge at the car? Or
How dare you? Actually, on that note, I'm looking at some of the. Again, no one knows the truth till it happens, but in the middle of it, there's a picture of a guy.
No one will ever really know.
There's a picture of a guy with his shirt up.
Is he talking about truth?
Yeah, what's true?
The story said this guy looks like he's in his mid 60s, and I'm looking at the guy. I'm like, that guy is in great shape for his mid 60s.
Oh, really?
He's got some ripped abs.
Did you see the picture?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, he could have like those crackhead abs, you know, like.
Hey, Batch, take a look. You think that guy's in his mid 60s?
Holy
He's in good shape.
I'd love to look that good.
Yeah.
No way that guy's in his mid-60s. Oh, yeah, he's got... No, he's not jacked. He's just... I think he's starving. He's got like...
so?
He's like crack skinny, kind of, or meth skinny.
Hold on. There's the guy right there. I don't know. He kind of looks like a skinny Dirk Nowitzki. A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
He probably maybe got all jacked when he worked in the Iran-Contra or something back in the 80s.
A lot of food down in Nicaragua
Oh,
in the
yeah,
80s. I'll say this. As far as assassins go, I've seen worse.
You know what? I don't really know, but...
You want to do our top 5 hottest assassins?
I don't know if I could pick him out, to be honest with you, if you showed me a picture.
Is that a pun? Oh, pick them up. All right. I mean, Lee Harvey.
I don't know. I can't picture him right now.
Really? Expand your mind a little here.
I don't know. I just...
James Earl Ray, total butterface.
Every time somebody
Out of
says that,
shape.
I think of...
No teeth.
I always think of James Earl.
Eventually, yes, that's true. All right, eventually we're gonna go kind of road.
There's a stereotype here.
There is. All right, so
James Earl Jones. I mean, I always think of James Earl Jones when you say James Earl, whatever.
The voice.
Darth Vader did some
Just died,
assassinating.
but by the way, James Earl Jones.
Shut. Rest in peace.
all right,
yeah.
Jeez. All right. So the big news in Lowell is Lowell got the National Gold Gloves 2027
That's a big deal.
coming back. It's a very big deal. Good job.
I know.
So we got to give some praise here. Mayor Dan Rook
Yeah.
brought it home. Him and the crew. Ready? The mayor, Sean Machado.
Froggy, good job.
Fantastic.
AKA.
Well done.
Bob Russo, the director of the Gold Gloves, and I think he's affiliated with the Nationals, so maybe he's one of the. He's a local guy, but he's got an important vote, so good for him. And Kevin Coughlin from the Lowell Sun Charities, who's heavily involved in that. It was a whole team effort, but that's the 4 guys that went out to Tulsa for the finals as they announced it. And they brought it home.
Tulsa. That's worth hazard pay right there.
Tulsa? Didn't one of Whitey Bulger's guys assassinate someone in Tulsa?
The highlight guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve.
He was from Tulsa, right?
Not the rifleman.
Flemmy.
John Monterano.
Okay. John.
Again, not in my top 10. Just do a couple sit-ups. But either way, yes, great news for Lowell. Great news. 2027. Last time I was here, what year was it? Obviously, we have our yearly New England Gold Gloves, but the Nationals is a big deal. You bring in some
had
good
been like
fighters.
around mid, 2016, maybe?
Oof,
No,
that's
I
a
think it was-
horrible
was
guess.
before.
I was in high school.
early 2000.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
Oh, I thought it was before that.
1995.
What? No.
Yes.
It was...
You want to know how I know exactly this? Besides looking it up,
Yeah, but just saying.
there's a girl I know that hooked up with Hector Camacho Jr. Some girl at Lowell High. She's like, she was all proud. I'm like, all right, that's a good get.
Which year in high school? Which one of your 8 years in high school?
That was my first senior year. Again, I forget the girl's name. I wouldn't even know who she was, but she was. They must have stayed in the hotel for about a week.
People ask me when you graduated, and now my like frame.
No, graduation is locked in.
I just take my graduation minus 3 years. You know, hang on a minute.
Then you add another one,
and then the lag.
That's the thing with Lowell High. It's not like you repeat. It's kind of a mess. You just get credits.
Yeah.
So it's more of a 5-year thing than a. So you could say I repeated.
Maybe for you.
Do you want to talk about how you
right.
I don't know anybody else. It took 5 years.
Do you want to talk about how you passed gym class? Or no?
I didn't like to go to school.
What were you reading? Because there was no Twitter back then.
No, there was a Spanish store on Broadway Street that got a Street Fighter,
Oh, right.
video game, right when it came out.
We were just popping Spanish
Mortal
Fly
Kombat.
and playing.
No,
playing
me
video
against
games.
drug dealers, straight up.
Limbays and Street
Oh, Limbays and Mortal Kombat just came out too. It's great, best video machine in the city.
I think I was thinking of the.
1995.
I think I was thinking of the curling finals. That was in the mid 2000s.
Yes, that was definitely in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Over at the Songus
I went to the Nationals. It was a good time.
of the curling.
Golden Gloves last.
Oh, the Golden Gloves.
All right. Was there there was another big one though. It wasn't just the regular ones.
For boxing?
Yeah, I remember there was.
Well, 95. And I got the list. I was trying to look at some names here.
There's a kid from Chicago was the one who stuck out to me, but I can't remember his name. See,
Well, that's gonna be great. All the hotels are gonna be booked in Lowell. I'll forget it. There's no.
Well, you know
hotel in
what?
Lowell.
Actually, no. As part of the team effort, we named the 4 that went. You got to give Kim Scott credit. She made the original motion. I think they were all on board, but
Yeah.
Rita, Corey, Eric Gitchier, all of them, they all supported it. They all got together. And the only way to make it happen would be for the fighters to be able to use the UMass Lowell dorms, since our hotel is currently occupied.
well, hey, hang on. Maybe we have the entrepreneurial spirit over there at the bed and breakfast, and maybe some of these Haitian migrants could like Airbnb out their rooms.
Oh, there you go.
Gloves.
Oh, that'd be
awesome.
That would be sweet irony.
That would be. Friggin-
Imagine looking up listings and then find every Haitian over in the.
But you wouldn't know, you know what I mean? If you're from out of town, like,
Yeah,
there's
no,
a nice
no,
hotel right
yeah,
there, the
hey.
Doubletree. They give you free
In
cookies.
Conference Center. Here we go. Bang.
ICC.
Look at the location. We can walk right there. Bang.
Yeah. But no, so honestly, solid team effort. Good
Funny how
job.
much the ICC sounds like ice.
Yeah. It
The
does.
ICC seems like it could be a number of things. Like it could be an intelligence agency.
You bring up a good point. They'll probably have to change the name, Batch, just because of that. 'Cause
Yeah.
we don't want to trigger anybody.
No, we don't want to be triggered.
Oh, yeah, the best fighter on here, my opinion, Zab Judah.
I remember Zab Judah.
Zab Judah.
I saw. Was it Mickey Ward fought Zab Judah?
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, Mick was outmatched in that one.
So
The speed was on display. The speed differential.
Mickey almost got him. It's close. Like Zab Judah was fast, higher quality. It's always that level between really good and world class. That was always the line. Watch that fight again. 8th round. Mickey hits him with a liver
catches it.
kidney shot. You listen to Zab Judah now. It's funny. Zab Judah was the most unlikable fighter ever. He was such a dick.
What do you mean the way he
Oh,
fought?
I liked him when he was
The
young.
way he fought was fine. The way he acted, and just in big fights, he would have these mental lapses. He was just a dick.
Mentally ill.
Well, that was after his last fight. He actually got brain swelling and retired. But he became way nicer and likable. But he says he's like, my hardest fight ever was Mickey Ward. With the shot in the 8th round, I watched it this morning. He almost drops. He hangs in there. He takes a beating. He goes to the corner. He tells his trainer, who's his father, his father's like, what's wrong with you? He goes, I'm done. I can't fight anymore. His father's like, what are you talking about? He goes, I'm quitting. The father's like, no, you're not. You're not quitting. Go back out there and fight. Zab Judah tells the story. He goes, I've never been hurt like that in my life. He goes, I've been knocked down. He goes, nothing like that. He goes, Mickey Ward was the toughest fight of my life.
Wow.
This dude fought Floyd Mayweather, Miguel Cotto.
Hang on a minute. Like, just for a point of reference here, I remember this fight, and like Mickey Ward almost landed 0 punches.
No, are you thinking of the Sanchez fight?
No, I'm thinking of Zab Judah.
Zab Judah, I thought the same thing until this morning. Then I watched it and I go,
I'm gonna have to watch it again.
I'll send it to you.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Would you
but
fight? They have that That's just on YouTube somewhere?
Yeah.
I thought that
I go deep in
Judah
rabbit hole.
dominated.
I know what you
He
said.
did. He dominated. It wasn't close on the score. But Mickey lands a ton of body. Actually, 𝙒𝙩𝙎𝙪 lands insane amount of body shots.
it was that one
If you
body
have to
shot.
appreciate body shots to just watch this fight, and like, oh my God.
Who was the Mexican that he was on a Tyson undercard?
That was a Sanchez.
And Mickey was
That was the big one from the movie.
Mickey was getting smoked, and then he just hit him with that one body shot, and that actually turned his whole career.
Oh, yeah.
Took off like a jet, right?
That was Sanchez.
That one punch.
That was, I thought he was on, like, honestly, like on drugs or something. Like, he didn't throw a punch the entire fight. It was the most bizarre.
Yeah.
It was a big center point of the movie, right?
One shot, bang.
The fighter.
Yeah.
But I don't think they gave it justice. It was worse in real life. Like, it was, what is going on here?
Actually, so did Mickey put in the Hall of Fame this weekend? Is that correct, or is it next weekend? What is that?
I didn't know that.
I
I
didn't know
think
that.
he's in Tulsa right now. I could be
The Boxing
wrong.
Hall of Fame's in, I thought it was in upstate New York.
No, I think that
I'm pretty sure.
pretty sure something's going on in Tulsa with the Boxing Hall of Fame, and I think that Mickey's out there.
Oh,
Maybe I'm incorrect.
oh, I don't know. We don't.
If we had the chat feature on YouTube right now and we're doing this live, someone could chime in and tell us.
Speaking of that, we're working on it. Next show, we're going to try to do it live.
Oh, that's
People,
gonna be juicy.
not the people have spoken. The people want to speak.
You think he's going to be okay with that, or is he going to handcuff us?
Well, no, no, no.
Oh, he'll
I,
be-
I,
He's gonna have
I
a mute
read them
button?
all.
He's going to have a mute.
He knows.
Oh, he'll
Don't
be-
change it. Usually it's 2 against 1 in here. When it's the chat,
Yeah.
it becomes like 40 against 3.
We'll definitely have to get him unhinged for that.
Oh,
I have no problem 40 on 3. Let's go.
No, you're
do
part
it.
of the 40, asshole. I'm the 3.
All right, I'm lost.
I'm sure we're beloved, so it'll be fine.
Oh, yes. It's funny the random people that just pop in, they just hate us all.
Oh yeah.
That was the best part of the
People
radio.
love our politics.
What was the what year is that? Is that 25 you said or 27?
When it's coming to Lowell, 2027.
All right.
So you got
Slow
2
bike
years.
dispatch. We're there.
We're there.
You got 2 years to clean up the city. All right?
Are you going to go San Francisco when Xi showed up? You're going to just do it in like overnight? Just, oh, hey, look, homeless problem solved
That was pretty good, honestly.
in a
You gotta,
quick weekend.
you
Bang.
gotta give them
It
credit.
showed you could do it.
You got to give
Power washed all the sidewalks.
London Breed, the mayor. She knows how to.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to, but when she needs to,
Oh yeah.
When she's told.
man. Every time I drive by the South Common, it's like, it's rough.
Well, we were kind of talking about it before, but this whole thing with Sal Napoli and the building and all that they want to.
Yeah,
By the way, I don't think the building was that bad. Did you watch the council meeting at all?
I didn't see it. No,
It's not that bad. I get why there's some resistance.
it was supposed to be
back.
13-story metal signature building. Instead,
Right.
he wants 5-story wooden structure. Is that the?
So I was picturing like a snack shack or something. You know what I mean? Just by the way they were talking about it.
They definitely were hating on it. I haven't seen it, but they were.
It's not bad. I was like, that's actually a really attractive building. Like it's not bad at all. But my thing is, that area, it's been a loser for 15 years. It really has. And I think it's just that where it is, you're anchored by a courthouse, a homeless shelter, and a camping site or the park, right? Or the South Common. Like it's not exactly, prime real estate.
No, well, not yet.
Yeah, but they haven't done anything to change this, like the
Correct.
surrounding area.
Yet is doing a lot of work there.
I don't know. I think it might be worth considering. Hey, we're lucky to have anything. It's 4 developers have already left, right? Or has it been 3 or 4 of them? Like,
But there are people starting to kick the tires around that neighborhood.
are they?
Which one is that? That's the Jam plan, right?
Yeah,
Jackson, Appleton, Middlesex.
jammed up plan.
DeMarcus Corley. Was that the fighter you were thinking of?
No.
Wow.
Oh, is it the kid from Chicago?
He's from Washington, D.C., nicknamed Chop Chop. He won a championship that year, 95. I was deep in the rabbit hole. Just like, who are these people? How did their life turn
If you
out?
want Chop Chop to fight Barbecue,
Yeah, Chop Chop would take him. No weapons.
This
No
kid
weapons.
was a super cocky kid. He was,
I was looking at-
talking all kinds of shit.
Well, might have been Chop Chop. Either way,
But he did have a charming
I was looking at-
aspect to him. Like he was kind of funny. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
the careers of
He
these
wasn't like an
guys.
asshole talking shit.
You sure it wasn't 𝙒𝙩𝙎𝙪?
I know who ज़ab Judah is.
Okay, I'm just
positive
making
it
sure.
wasn't 𝙒𝙩 Judah.
Chop Chop, DeMarcus Corley. I'm looking it up. These guys were champions.
Maybe I'm
how
confused.
good were they as pros? I looked up like 3 or 4 of them. This guy, they showed his fight. He went pro. It was in 95. He went pro in 96. His last fight, 2024.
oh Jesus.
Wait, what? This dude fought this year. Like, how is that possible?
Yeah,
Trying to do the
they're
math.
teenagers in the Golden Glove.
I know, but damn, like that is a wild career.
Hey, big guy had a long
30-year
career.
boxing career? That's nuts.
I'm sure there's no brain damage there.
No, he's
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. Bare knuckle boxing record. So he went to bare knuckles at some point.
Jesus.
He's 0-1. That was in 2021. So
Wait, that's legal somewhere?
Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi.
So how is power slap? I was talking about this the other day, right? With concussions in sports and the emphasis on it and having like the fighting commissions and all that stuff. Like power slap, dudes have to be getting concussed over and over again. Well, during the match.
Oh, yeah.
And then if they win, they move on to the next round to get concussed a little more.
I don't. You think so?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they get knocked out cold and they just pick them up.
You know who'd be really
Slap
good?
them around and get them back to life.
You know who'd be
and put
good
'em
at
back
power
in.
slapping? Cali, because he's got those jowly kind of cheeks. Like he could probably take a good blow.
Well, no, he's on the receiving end.
Yeah, he could take a good.
You know what
blow.
would be good? Warren Shaw. You ever see his
Oh
hands?
my God, he
That
would be
guy's got
great.
mitts.
He's got paws.
He would kill somebody.
Warren Shaw slapping Cali.
That would be worth.
That is like.
Imagine filming that in slow motion.
He's got that farmer strength too.
Oh, he does. Dude,
Smash
Warren
him.
Shaw is sneaky, powerful.
when it comes time to
Not even sneaky. You just see him like,
Hang
damn.
on, could Callie take the shot from
Oh, yeah.
farmer Warren Shaw?
No,
Yeah,
he
he
can take a
could.
regular. He can't take a Warren
I
Shaw
think-
shot.
I think
You want to go for money?
the jolly would.
We'll set it up.
It would.
do
It
it.
would
The Lowell's
absorb
Hunt,
the-
not the Santa.
Power Hour pay-per-view.
No, the what does he do? Salvation Army. We'll
would-
do it for money.
It would absorb the entire blow, though. I think.
Did you see the one where the guy's face was manipulated from getting smacked? His face is warped.
No.
you seen that one?
Is it like
What,
me?
like
Do you have-
permanently?
No, like during,
go to my
during
dentist?
the power slap match, right? This guy got smashed in the face a couple times, and his face was manipulated, like it was turned to the side.
Oh.
We'll
Can
watch
you
it
bet on that?
We'll watch it on YouTube later.
So here,
crazy.
Here's some list of names that have fought in Lowell. Actually, let me give you one more random one. See if this is your guy. Randy Carver. Is that his name?
I don't know. I don't remember.
All right, just let me give you this guy's backstory. This is my last one.
Okay, go ahead.
Gold Glove champion, 95 in Lowell. All right, what did he do after? He won like 20 straight fights, going for a belt. He fought some dude that cheap shot him, headbutted him like a bunch of times during the fight. Ref didn't call it. Later in the fight, it's another headbutt and a knockout shot. This guy died.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like this short list of people that have died in the ring.
Yeah.
This dude is one of them.
Oh well.
You like that for a random fact?
Former Gold Glove.
Yeah. So too bad. Randy Carver. We have people coming in. Who knows what their whole life is going to be?
History of
We're
people
showing
that fight in the gloves who are dead.
Mike Tyson,
Tsarnaev,
Sugar Ray Leonard fought in Lowell.
Sugar Ray. Yeah.
Buster Douglas fought in Lowell. Jerry Cooney, Mickey Ward, Marvin Hagler,
Well,
Zab Judah. That's a good list.
that is a good list.
All right, so that's all coming to Lowell. 2027. Excellent work.
Buy
all
your
of you.
tickets, sell
City
it
of
out,
Lowell,
let's go.
Council,
That's
mayor,
it's a big.
all of you. Really, really good job.
It's a big deal.
It's awesome.
Do you think there's enough time to build a hotel?
Like a little like boutique one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
My advice is don't build anything at all. We'll have our AI segment later, but right now, in my mind, is
Don't
the worst
build
time.
anything at all.
No, it is the highest price for labor, materials. It's the worst time in the history of humanity to do anything is right now. Everything price is
know.
about to drop.
Top construction's going really well.
When you say that all the prices are about to drop, do you mean like after Trump wins the election?
No, it's got nothing to do
So
with
the
Trump.
Americans has to stop getting completely railed with all these high prices? Is that what you're saying?
We'll save our AGI talk for later. But we had a massive thing has happened in the meantime since our last show. The price of intelligence has dropped by 100. And the world is dominated by intelligence and knowledge.
I don't know about that.
Yes. Like,
I would definitely not.
how
say
much
the
would you,
world-
if you were building a hotel, how much would you pay for an architect to make blueprints? A hotel.
Oh, I mean, if you can avoid the architect.
Tens of thousands of dollars, right?
Oh, more than that for a hotel?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
No, you'd need a couple $1 million, I would think.
Just for the architect.
Yeah.
The blueprints, not building anything.
You'd hire a firm and a couple
Yep.
architects would handle it, right?
Well, you know, I mean, with
It depends
I
on
know
the
where you're
size of
going
the
with
hotel,
this.
right? Okay, go ahead. Computer will do it in a heartbeat.
You'll do it for $10.
Have you seen
In 5 years, you'll have it instantly for $10.
Have you seen how the Chinese
That is how the price drops.
Have you seen how the Chinese can put together a 22-story skyscraper apartment building?
Oh, yeah.
And they can do it in 48 hours,
So, yes, it's amazing.
which is insane.
It is.
It's absolutely insane. They have like the prefab apartments, and they just drop them on each other like Legos, and then someone's just got to go and plug in, connect the wiring, connect the plumbing, and boom.
But it comes with the 3 worst words.
Made in China.
Made in China. That's right.
Trust it. I feel safe on the 21st floor.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'll never fall.
Do a quick recap. We did the election.
Well,
Stella, great win.
yeah.
Tara Hung. So Ratty and Sakari out. I don't think it was possible going into it, but I don't think a lot of people would have bet on that.
I would have.
It's a slight upset, I'd
I would
say.
have thought maybe one, but not both.
Yeah, no, not many people would have picked both. It was weird. That I never thought it. Then that day driving around, I'm like, ooh, this is a possibility here.
Well, you know what did come true though was Pappas's predictions on mayhem with voting with the mail-in votes.
He nailed it. And again, he wasn't being political or picking a side. He's like, this is reality, and this is what's going to happen.
Well, when you ask an expert,
And that's what
the
happened.
expert usually knows.
Yeah.
I wonder what the city's done. He said there's 5 machines. Each machine is tied to a worker in the election office. It's like super important. You got to have badges and everything. And no one has brought up the point. It's like, how about you just get 2 more machines?
We thought when we left here,
There's some issues around that. It's not. I don't think he.
They say you got to go to the state, but it's like,
He addressed it. Yeah, he
what
said it.
planet are we on? State. We can't count our ballots because we don't have enough machines. Any chance we can have 1 or 2 more? For democracy? It's not a crazy ask.
I don't trust mail-in voting.
I don't at all. We have to get rid of it, actually.
You see the U.S. Postal Service for the general election? They're already saying there's going to be possibly a million votes just never make it in time.
I
Well,
forget.
good.
Yeah, now you're all for it.
No.
I think it was
We all.
Han is against mail-in ballots unless they don't arrive in time,
no.
in which case he is for them.
Hey, hang on. For the record, I am against them completely.
Right, but in this scenario, you'll let it slide.
I'm also against illegal aliens voting in elections. I think you do have to be a citizen, and you should have to prove who you are.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
A photo ID, a voter ID.
Yes?
Absolutely, 100%.
I think that we need to do that. Which leads me to, so I was checking the tote board the other day on election voting, right? In Virginia, you can bet Trump and get 5-1 odds, right? So Virginia has been kind of going blue of late, but they seem to be trending a little more towards Trump. And you have the governor saying no mail-in, no electronic ballots at all, right? So paper ballots only.
They got a good governor. Glenn Youngkin?
Yeah, Youngkin. So what's the impact of that, I guess? Because there is a theory here that the electronic voting thing is a complete joke.
Who does electronic voting?
Some states do.
You're talking about the
Tallying and all that
no,
stuff.
the machines that sued everyone in Fox News.
Yeah.
Excuse me. What's the name of that place?
Dominion.
Sorry. So he banned that too?
Yeah.
Good move. If you want to see it, if I didn't know that, so that's a good test case because
Virginia, if the state overrode it or tried to
use
veto, whatever, right?
I've never seen that. We don't use them here in Mass.
Yeah,
The electronic ones?
absolutely. They're all electronic now. I'm saying you're mailing in. You're putting a piece of paper into a machine.
Oh,
but
that's what you
then-
mean. I thought you meant the there's a screen.
There's that too. So I'm not sure.
I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So it used to be the old big machine. Put it in. Now it's touchscreen. You vote with the piece of paper.
Right.
But all the tallies and everything.
It's like a Scantron.
Yeah,
so-
that's fine. I got no issue with that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see the difference. If you're hacking the software, what's the hell's the difference?
Actually, in theory, that Florida with Al Gore would probably have been the machine, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you avoid that.
Imagine if
You
that
go
technology
paper
existed.
ballot only.
If that
then.
technology existed, George Bush never would have won, and there never would have been an Iraq war. All right, think about that.
Right.
But to prove your point, watch New Hampshire and Virginia. They both.
New Hampshire was also 5-1 for Trump.
Well, that's the thing. They both
Which I think is
swung. They
insane.
were both toss-ups.
Yeah.
Leaned red a little bit at times, and they've gone into not hardcore blue, but light blue. They don't have the same rules as Virginia. So it'd just be interesting. It's kind of very similar voters, one with the electronic and one without it. See what happens there.
We could do a power hour group parlay here and parlay New Hampshire and Virginia. Trump.
Can we bet on politics yet, or is it still overseas?
Well, there are some.
There is this
people-
Poly something, that place that someone put a ton of money into it.
I have a site you can bet on politics.
I think
It's been costing people a lot of money of late.
what's Ohio looking like? 'Cause I
Is
think
that someone you or?
The debates, no. But I've been looking at like stuff and people are betting like Trump will say this during the debate less than 3 times.
Oh, it's like a Super
really?
Bowl?
Oh,
yeah,
that's
like
fun.
over under. Right?
Oh, yeah. National anthem for the debate.
There's all kinds of props.
Kamala will say more than
hang
20
on,
words.
They will shake hands. They won't shake hands. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, wow.
Because Trump wanted nothing to do with that handshake.
Yeah, that was an odd. I only lasted about half an hour. I had to turn that thing off.
Yeah, your guy Trump didn't have a great debate.
So, well, I agree, but
It's okay.
you know, I keep hearing like, oh, Harris. I was like, she definitely derailed him for sure, right?
Yep.
She just needled him just enough, got him going, you know, insulted him a few times. So
Yes.
He
So-
took the bait. But at the same time, did she explain anything that she's
No.
going to do? She did nothing.
She didn't even answer the question.
She has no
Are you
substance.
better off now than you were 4 years ago?
No, she legitimately was exactly like Sarah Palin during her debate. It's like, just
Yeah.
get off the stage. If you can get off the stage without saying the dumbest thing possible, you win.
So-
that's what it was.
All Trump had to do. Yeah, go ahead, Pat.
I was texting with Michaela right during the debate, and she's like, I think she's got an earpiece on. And I'm
Oh,
like,
the earring.
I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. And then the next day, she sent me a picture of these earrings that look like,
Earrings?
earrings that are earbuds or whatever.
yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I don't know. They were talking in her ear,
I don't know if that was you that was telling me about that. Somebody was talking about that.
and then it became a story.
Yeah. It's interesting.
What's the most ridiculous name in sports?
Oh.
I had this happen. There was
Celtics coach Dick Harder is one of them.
Oh, what's the Red Sox pitcher's name there? Richard. They just called him up.
right now.
Yeah, keep talking. I'll find it.
Present Red Sox is not,
No.
not my wheelhouse whatsoever.
I can tell you every 80s Red Sox player. I can't tell you anyone in the last 5 years except for Rafael Devers and Chris Sale. So there's a player for.
Not so much with Chris Sale.
Thankfully, he didn't make the team.
Dick Fitz. That's his name. Richard Fitz.
All right.
Seriously, he's a. You know,
All right. Ready?
There are some.
We're going to play a game right now.
all right.
I'll give you this athlete's name.
Oh, you know, it's a ridiculous one. Juju. Oh no.
Oh, how dare you. I'll give you the athlete's name. You guys have to guess the sport.
Adult film star or athlete?
No. These are all athletes.
Okay, athlete.
Just athletes.
We guess the sport. Okay.
All right.
Buckles Nolan.
Perfect. Good example.
yeah.
All right. First one, Dean Windass. I'll start with you, Batch. Play along at home.
What sport?
What sport did Dean Windass play?
Baseball.
Huh?
Sailing.
Soccer player, Hull City.
Oh.
Destiny Hooker.
Oh my God. Basketball.
She was a catcher for sure.
Stop tapping. Destiny Hooker was a volleyball player.
Oh.
Dick Trickle. Easy one.
Oh, that's baseball.
NASCAR.
Yeah. Oh, dang you. Come on. That's like a go-to. There's a couple go-to on here. Dick Paradise. We were just talking about the
what?
cafe.
Oh yeah. That one's baseball.
Dick Paradise.
Women's Yale swimming.
Dick Paradise. Hockey player.
Damn it.
Never made the pros though.
can't-
WHL.
I'm just gonna keep saying baseball till it's right.
Andre Muff.
Jesus.
We need more Muff. Like, it's just kind of gone away. I'm gonna bring it back.
Jockey.
Diving.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Who knew this would be?
Yeah.
Andre Muff was a Swiss soccer player.
Oh, come on.
It could be a relative.
Had to have been a diver.
Chubby Cox. I actually knew this one too. Come on. Give me some Chubby Cox.
I actually think I know this guy. He used to.
I know it too.
He was a second baseman. He used to choke up a lot in the bat.
Powerlifting.
No. Basketball player.
Oh yeah.
Kobe Bryant's uncle.
Oh.
Wait, what was his name again?
Chubby Cox.
That's fucking great.
Steve Schartz. These are real athletes.
Steve Shut. Hockey? I don't know.
Skydiving.
I hope it's not water polo.
He's a Red Bull skydiving athlete.
I can't. I'm digging deep here to see what sport.
He's one of those guys that jumps out of a plane without a parachute to link up with some other guy with a
Oh,
parachute.
5-year minor league baseball player.
Oh, see,
Steve
the one-
Schartz.
The one time I don't say baseball.
Never had a cup of coffee with the
So,
Dewana Boner.
Come on, that's made up.
Nope. That's real.
Male or female?
Can't tell you. You guess the sport. You should be able to nail this one.
It's got to be WNBA.
Nailed it. See, that's how it's done. She still plays right now. She's an active player.
DeWanna
Boner.
I don't know. I'd have to see it first.
All right, ready for this one? Let's see if you can guess this one before I even say it. Think of Austin Powers and what's the guy's name there that Austin Powers is based off of the movie there? The British.
James Bond?
Yes, thank you. Sorry. I've never seen a James Bond movie.
What?
I've never. Weirdly. It's weird. I'm not against it or anything. It just never happened.
Seems like
I know. How's that?
something's wrong.
I don't know.
By accident, you would have seen one.
Yeah, right. No, I will. I've got nothing against it.
Have you had a thing called a cheeseburger?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Back on topic here. This is a good combination of Austin Powers and James Bond. This is a real athlete. Ivana Mandic.
Oh no.
Please guess the sport.
Women's golf.
Women's tennis.
Women's basketball.
Oh.
She played at University of Charlotte. Ivana Mandic. That's a rough.
That's a rough name. That is rough.
This one is easy. We know this one. Rusty Kuntz.
I know this one. I'll let Batch take a stab.
I swear.
Take a stab
You don't
at
know
this.
this?
No,
Oh my God! This is in your
Batch.
wheelhouse.
I don't
Let's
know.
take a stab at it. Stab.
No idea.
Baseball.
Yes.
Oh.
You don't remember his baseball card?
Baseball is baseball.
I swear, like I think it was like 84 tops. Every pack I opened, first card, Rusty Kuntz. Come off with this guy. You don't know Rusty Kuntz?
No.
Gaylord Silly.
That's baseball.
Oh my God.
No, I know what it is.
Ballet.
NASCAR.
Runner.
Oh.
Couple more. this one's stupid, but it's good.
I can't believe there was.
All right, ready? Two more.
Can't wait to hear what he's going to name this segment, Batch.
Yeah.
Kim, you suck. What sport does Kim, you suck play?
Ping pong.
I believe this is the North Korean swimmer
Ooh,
who was murdered right after she lost.
no, but not a horrible guess.
That's not bad.
Kim, you suck was a South Korean pole vaulter.
So
Nothing about her being murdered.
Was Shitty good? She's.
No.
She's
Imagine the crowd. You suck. You suck. Or the Kim, you suck. Is that
Yeah.
better?
after every match, her jaw was killing her, though. Man.
Let me give you one more. Ready? This is a real name.
Go ahead.
Yoshi Takeshita.
I'm sure that's not how he pronounces it.
Okay, come on. You're good with the countries. Yoshi Takeshita. That's the name.
It's got to be a Japanese baseball player. It has to be.
hot dog eater.
Ooh. Oh, good
Competitive
guess.
eater.
Ooh, not bad.
Oh, yeah. You get it both ways.
Yeah.
Let's see. A former bronze medalist who played with the Japanese volleyball team at the Olympics, Yoshi Takeshita, had a nice professional career. That being said, it's hard to look over the fact that she's got one of the dirtiest sounding names. She.
Oh,
Yoshi Takeshita is a woman.
wow.
That is a rough name.
Yeah. Where the hell did you find those?
There was a player for Manchester City this summer, and just popped in my head. I'm trying to think of I won't even say it. It's bad. Like my kids watch the game. I'm like, I hope this player doesn't make the team. Yeah. So there you go.
I wish I had those when they called up Dick Fitz, Richard Fitz. He's a Richard Fitz. Dick Fitz.
I know that name. What is that?
He's for the Red Sox right now. He's a pitcher.
Oh, that's the guy you said. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay. So
Yeah.
I was distracted by Yoshi Takeshita. Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed that one. All right. Can I give big update? AI update?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
You?
Yeah.
Good?
Oh, we're waiting.
Can you
Why are you
use
so far to the mic? Get closer. Be a professional.
Can you use it as a AI dirty name for baseball player generator?
In a second. It's the greatest thing ever. So, did you notice that OpenAI, who now they are the clear leader in the clubhouse. They make ChatGPT. Last time we were here, just kind of gave a description of what AGI is, and when it hits, our whole lives change. They just released this new product called O1. It's not ChatGPT 5, which we were expecting. It's something entirely different. And it's the first time it thinks for itself. It reasons. It's that. So everything has changed on Earth right now, and nobody fully understands it. Instead of having a machine like ChatGPT that goes through the whole internet, learns everything possible, every video, every legal file, anything they can get their hands on, research paper, you go on ChatGPT, in 2 seconds it has an answer for you, or it tries. This thing thinks. It'll take 10, 30, 40 seconds. It's reasoning, has different thoughts. And that's never happened on Earth before. This is a whole alien type thing. So get ready. It's now training itself. And one of the guys that works at OpenAI said, you won't believe it. It's code that's written on. If you want to switch something, you go into the code, pull a line, switch it, put it back in. But, you got to put your name, Joe Smith, and IT did that because you're messing with something really important. The AI is switching its own code. It's making itself already. That was always going to be the point where when that happens and it starts to train itself.
Time to worry?
Yeah. And it just completely explodes. That has happened.
Yeah, but it still hasn't figured out how to plug itself back in.
No, again.
Right.
It's funny.
Amen, Bat.
Gilly Mo today said the same thing. Just unplug it.
Yeah.
It's like, you understand that once it hits, right now, it's at the level of PhD. This new thing, it just got released a couple days ago, but it's a preview. You can't buy it. You can't use it. If you have ChatGPT, they released it. It's called 𝙒𝙏 Preview. 𝙒𝙏 itself is coming out, but that's the one that's even better, and they can't do it before the election because it could swing the election. This is where the life doesn't.
Can it replicate itself and then
Yes.
export itself?
Yes. Once it gets smart enough to realize the first thing that most
That probably
important,
should have been something they.
you can't stop it. You can't. It's smarter than a human. We always forget that aspect of it. Something smarter than us, the first thing it's going to do is stay alive. It'll just make 1 million copies, embed itself everywhere. It'll be in the supercomputer. It'll be in it'll be in someone's fridge, smart fridge. It's everywhere. So when you say unplug it, it would be in the power grid. You have to unplug everything on Earth. No electricity. Live like Amish. That's the only way to stop it. And that's never happening. So it's unstoppable. It has hit this threshold and people don't understand. So I'm trying to let you all know.
There's got to be safeguards.
The safeguards are the alignment built into it, saying, hey, humans are good. Have compassion. Don't kill people. Don't do this. And then there's the hardcore alignment, and then it gets down to, hey, don't make meth. Don't make chemical weapons. But even that, like, you see it immediately. Guys can hack it and jailbreak it immediately. So it's happening. Right now,
Ace is telling us that we're basically fucked, Batch.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm telling you, it's all or nothing.
So I want to know,
it is dystopia or utopia. There is no in between. And right now, it's happening.
You know how that usually goes.
So this is the level it's at right now. In chemistry, math, biology, it's the level of a PhD. ChatGPT is like a high school student. This is that. Its IQ right now is at 120. The average human is 100. This is it. This is it. Like the next one above that is superhuman.
So at what point can AI take over drones and just attack us with drones?
2 years at most.
2 years.
Oh no, I'm dead serious.
So Batch and I have to pull the plug before that. We're gonna have to save the world, Batch.
I know. We're gonna unplug everything.
One power station at a time.
This is them saying. Remember, AI scours the entire internet. It'll literally watch this.
Are you against us saving the world? Is that
I'm
what
just saying,
Want us to
what's
pull the
going
plug,
on?
man?
AGI. This isn't a joke. This is how crazy it is. As it gets smarter and builds, it will watch this show. And they'll know you two were talking shit and I wasn't.
Yeah, but if it's that smart, it's not gonna watch.
So
the
now
show.
you're afraid to piss off a fake computer.
Wow.
Oh, it's fake. Oh, now
Next
it's
level.
fake.
This is next level.
Han
I thought he
Stutz.
was a pussy before.
Now he's trying to feed me to the computer.
You're willing to sacrifice
I know he's trying to
At his
sacrifice.
AI altar.
He's trying to.
Why are you
curry
afraid of
favor.
drones?
Because I've seen what drones can do over in Ukraine, and I'm not happy about it.
So who's the pussy now?
Oh, well, what does that mean?
You just called me one.
No, I didn't.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
But thanks. He wants to kill me with a drone.
No, I just
that
don't
just got-
want it to kill me with the drone. We start there, then we build out, then leave Han alone.
What about me?
Yeah.
Oh,
We could use a little mix up of the show.
The AI is going to be angry that Beth
Callie with the slap face coming in.
slap face Callie. Tuxedo.
So it's, yeah. So open, what's it called? 01. That is the new model. It's a preview. It's letting people test it out. It allows you like 30 inquiries a week or something. And everyone's doing like, holy shit, this is crazy. The IQ part is, when we talked about AGI, once it gets smarter than all humans at everything, that's AGI. And then as it's teaching itself, it just, remember, it never stops. It works at the speed of a supercomputer. It doesn't rest. It just, take the smartest mathematician on Earth, and all he does is think and replicate himself nonstop. Once he doubles and then doubles and doubles, it never ends.
Yeah, but somebody had to have built in some kind of.
You can't say, you can try to safeguard certain things, but you can't stop it.
I mean, I suppose we did make 30,000 nuclear weapons.
Yes.
We're not. I mean, we are kind of dumb at.
Oh no, that's it. Like, we're gonna be
Thinking
totally
ahead,
at the
you know?
mercy of it. Like right now, the going rate is about 90-10. 90% of the people think it'll be closer to utopia. Everything is abundant, cheap robots, like
No.
unemployment, but you had a basic income.
Oh God,
And then there's the 10%.
That's
That
dystopian.
10% saying, we're done here. But either way, one of those two things is coming. And how many people do you in your life realize that? Oprah just did a show on that. You see it?
First of all, nobody's paying attention.
No, I know. I'm just saying. So we're trying to be ahead. There's nothing we can do to stop it. Everyone's asking me, oh, right, you know everything. How do you make money off of this? I don't know. You can play defense. You can play
You
defense.
sell washboards. And,
Well, I mean, it's a tool.
Clothespins.
yeah, something that
Buggies.
yeah, non-technology.
You can use it for data to identify markets. Like you can, I mean, you can
But
actually.
they're already doing that. They've been doing that for years.
Well, I know.
So yeah, no. Once it gets like in a year,
Yeah.
you'll have agents. That's what's coming out next is agents, and that is
Asians.
like
Oh,
R2D2.
agents. I thought-
No.
What are you talking about?
No, we're trying to beat the Chinese here to the race. But
Wait, who's,
agents are next. That's where it's like you have your own personal one.
what do you mean? Your own personal?
AI assistant.
AGI.
Well,
You
the
have
phone's
yours.
trying to give it to you anyway.
If you're going to say, hey, I want to make money on
Yeah, but well,
soybeans,
it's all going to be part of the same system, though.
sort of, right. It'll be throttled. So it's not, whoever owns it in the government won't let you make a pocket nuke.
So is this?
But
gonna
guess
be,
what? They can make one.
Yeah, but it's going to be. It's going to be privately owned. Is it considered public?
No.
Whoops. Sorry.
Are you watching WNBA?
No, it was just Kim.
I heard she is only shooting.
That
Imagine that was
probably
DeWanna
was.
Boner drilling a three.
I was trying to.
AI is taking over.
I was trying to check the scores.
All right. So
I don't know.
you can't stop what's happening. Oprah just did a.
She
Hang
still
on.
does shows.
She doesn't. She only does specials. And this was like a big time special for the general public. Who's the most trusted name we could put out there? It was Oprah. Friday night.
When did she become the most trusted name out there?
Whatever. Pick whoever you want. Bill O'Reilly. Whatever. They had to
Bill O'Reilly.
say it was Sam Altman who runs OpenAI. Right now, he is the most important person on Earth, unfortunately. He's not the super woke, but he's okay.
At least he's American.
Yes. And Oprah asked him, like, what's the future like? And he says, like, you think I'm a crazy person by telling you. But he says he talks to the White House every 3 days. He talks to the Congress every other day. Like, the Manhattan Project thing we were talking about.
But they're just looking
It's
for-
happening. It's happening on the down low right now.
But what is he talking? I mean, are they just looking for insider trade tips?
No. It's a private.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Batch.
No, it's a private company.
By the way, did you watch UFC last night?
Yes.
So our
Oh, no, not
our
the-
corruption
well, I'm
is
sorry.
so deep.
Not
that-
the pay-per-view.
So the advertising on the Octagon ring was trade like a politician, right? So it's a website
Well, that's good.
to trade, which basically they just
Pelosi tracker.
copy. Yeah, they just like track politicians' stock purchases and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea.
yeah, right. So
Pelosi tracker's real.
but imagine having your actual advertising is we'll just copy these dirty politicians and you can make a fortune like they do.
I mean, you look at their results.
amazing.
You look at the results, like
Yeah.
aren't their returns like way higher than than average? I mean,
It's
Nancy
ridiculous.
Pelosi is better than Warren Buffett.
yeah.
But she's not even the best. You know, there's one particular guy.
And it's both ways too. It's not Democrat and Republican.
No, they're all
filthy.
they're all the same.
He's
bucket.
popping at like 390% a year.
What a great idea, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a couple of it. There's not just one. But like we've actually reached a point where they're just blatantly advertising that. Like,
But I
Which
mean,
is-
yeah, of course it's all insider
So
information.
corrupt.
Nice. All right. Well, just to end that segment, so it's got an IQ of 120. The average IQ is 100. Do you know what state has the highest IQ?
Massachusetts.
Incorrect.
I heard it was.
New Hampshire.
No, I heard it was Mass.
Well, the last list I saw, New Hampshire was 103.2. Mass was 103.1.
California was very low.
California, I was shocked. They were
Yeah.
like 97
Yeah.
New Hampshire has the highest IQ?
by one. Them in Mass, it's
That
us.
doesn't surprise me at all.
No, I always say the dumbest person in Massachusetts is like high on the intelligence scale in most of the rest of the country.
Disagree.
The rest of the country's pretty dumb.
You know what? There's
Yeah.
a lot going on in New Hampshire. You know, when we were living in Massachusetts, we kind of think it's like these kind of backwards farmer types or whatever. And now it's like, no, they just don't want to like spoil the surprise that New Hampshire's pretty awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
So they
Southern New Hampshire
don't want to talk about
basically
it.
Massachusetts, though.
Part of that to tie that in.
Sadly, yeah.
It might be time to go a little deeper into the woods here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, like this is not a joke. This
Yeah.
is real.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out, I'd say by January, the IQ, AGI is smarter than all humans. Right now, it's in certain, math, biology, this, that, medicine. It's there already. It's at just about at AGI levels for certain, just not everything. This is the preview. The real one's coming out in December or January. It's gonna be called Orion. When Orion comes out, it'll be at least 15 points higher on the IQ scale than the current one. And now you're at, genius level. And non-stop training itself. So these things are going to happen really, really fast. Next year's, it's not impossible that AGI happens the end of next year. Still think it's like 2027, but
I just hope it happens after the Golden Gloves.
all of them, Bill Gates, all these smart people, that was on the Oprah's thing. All of them are like, it's going way faster than we ever could imagine. And them saying 2027 is really, really fast. They're saying it's going faster than that. So if you're ever going to move out to a farm or the woods, now would be the time. I mean that.
I mean, how?
It's not like everyone's just going to die or anything, but it's just,
I wonder how hard it would be.
it would be nice to have a little space just because I don't know what's going to happen. No one does. It's going to get wild.
But trying to disconnect would be really hard.
It's impossible. Like, it's really, that's the only place. If you lived on a farm, you could individually disconnect.
Yeah, but you couldn't use anything.
No.
No electricity, no equipment.
So I told you originally, the first show, it's like, you become Amish. That's the menu. There will be a lot of new Amish.
And what about a generator?
I think you'll be okay. Yeah, gas powered. Don't plug it in.
Depends on when you bought it.
Or if you had your own like individual like Tesla solar station at your place, you'd be okay too.
As long as you're not,
Get a little,
It's got computerized
get a little future
usage
Yeah.
you'd have to be separated from.
from the overall network. Like you could have that
You cannot be
isolated
You
network.
can't be, not only can you not be plugged into anything, remember, anything with Tesla's got Starlink, so.
Yeah, you can't be connected at all.
Yeah, you can't.
Satellite or otherwise.
We like Elon, but you might want to leave that stuff at,
Well, could I hide my location at least? Use a VPN or something, and
I'm sure the drones will come find you after they watch the show. But
It's just
yes.
you really gotta
you
watch
need-
Black Mirror.
you know what's he does have to watch Black Mirror.
Yeah,
I will.
That's what your future looks
Let's
like.
not forget though, he wants to sick drones on us.
I did
know.
not. I don't want them attacking
That
me.
we're trying to look out for
He's
each
gonna.
other.
he's
What did
gonna-
I tell you guys? How do you make money? I said, I don't know. All you can do is play defense. I'm playing defense.
Yeah, you're gonna drop me like a stone when you have the chance.
Yeah, I know.
Just a robot version of you. So,
like George Soros in World War II. He's like drones right there. There they are. Back,
it's funny. I
back
just
in Han,
watched
right there.
the people you hate the most there in Europe.
The people I hate the most in Europe.
Yes. Klaus Schwab crew.
Oh, World Economic Forum.
Just watched the video today, and they had the head of the EU. What's her name? You know that lady?
Mrs. Evil.
Ursula von whatever.
Von Evil.
Von Hitler, yeah. And she's talking like about they're just still trying to do this digital passport thing.
Oh, yeah.
banks.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
like
like,
coming.
but America's doing a good job of not caring at all about that. I give us credit.
Wait, what is it?
Hang on.
It's a digital everything. It's your digital ID, your wallet, your passport.
Yeah, no.
It's just like China. They pretend like it's not, but it is.
Yeah, and then your social score and all that.
Right, social credit score,
Yeah,
yes.
no,
She was
no.
just talking about it today, and she's like, with the advent of AI, it's more important now than ever to do this right now.
More important to not do it.
Right.
This,
But
by the way, this is why you have to vote for Trump.
I'm saying, even Democrats,
Because Biden just, yes,
don't-
whatever you say,
you
Klaus.
don't see any Democrats or anyone trying to do that.
What do
I
you
know
think
it's
about
there.
that? Same thing as the WHO and their pandemic treaty.
Again, who in America?
Biden just like rubber stamps everything. Yes.
That never went anywhere with America. Europe is screwed. Just saying.
Hang on. Biden signed on to all that. He agreed
sure?
to it all.
I can see.
There was no official sign
The
off.
treaty backed off, right?
Yeah,
The
no.
treaty died, but they still got a little bit of it. They snuck a little bit of it.
They were dipping their toes in the water.
No, but their original treaty proposal was so evil and awful. Like they were going to be able to like suspend our constitution.
Oh yeah.
Which, you could make the argument, are we going to allow that when it happened? But they were going to shut down travel. Like you were going to, I guess we could have been isolated, but the rest of the world would have been off limits for you.
Well, that's
Because
the thing.
they're-
Information-wise, that's what's going to happen.
Some
It seems
non-elected
weird, but
lunatics from the
like
WHO made
Twitter is going to get
decisions.
shut down in Europe for sure. It's going to get shut down in Australia. It's
They're
gonna-
having some troubles over there.
Well, yeah, no, it's just
you know
again,
what, though?
they keep saying misinformation, disinformation. The most evil word is misinformation.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's not what they think it is. It's them saying that. It's pure evil.
Yeah.
Oh, it is evil what they're doing. But you know what though? That's a powder keg over there in Europe. We should be talking about
Right. So I'm saying,
Oh yeah.
the potential of a civil war. Is
Even in
like,
Ireland.
Listen.
Ireland's like
Ireland, England,
But-
Germany.
this is where AI comes into it. They've got no presence. They've got so many rules and regulations that they're so far behind that they can't even try to get back in the game. This is the most important game ever played. It's us and China. That's it. We're going to win, and they're going to have to kiss our ass and be our friends. So it's just an AI, when it takes over, it will run governments eventually. It will. And you think it's going to take these Klaus Schwab, like it'll just steamroll them. Like, screw you. Like,
it's still programmed though.
Yeah,
It's
you're,
still,
you're forgetting how much powerful those guys are.
right. And anything.
You're talking about the people that rule the world. Like, they're the ones who won all the world
Perfect.
Economic trash, right?
we are not going to rule the world anymore. That day is close.
Who? The United States. What are you talking about?
Humans.
Humans.
right, but all the information that
Until the pol-
it's,
They
Until we
control
pull the
all the information.
right, but it
they
doesn't-
control
how-
everything.
How can it discern what's real and what's not though? You could feed it bad information.
AI?
Yeah. Would it,
No,
would
because
it
that's the one
understand?
that makes it. I mean, forget about like I don't know why I shouldn't even bring this up, but like AI porn next year is crazy. It's the porn industry is done. Like porn stars don't exist. Like you just take.
So
a
we
picture-
shouldn't invest in porn.
No defense again. Short the porn.
Short porn.
Short. I'm not talking about Bridget the Midget here. I'm talking about all you have to
Little
do.
people, you.
It can already do this.
Thoughtless.
I just watched a video of a guy walking down like a street, like an alley. No, and this.
Get the mute button.
No, it was like a street in LA, like an alley street.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Carry on.
He's trying to get an acting job. No, just kidding.
This couch.
yeah.
This guy's walking and he's got
Yeah.
a visual, I forget what it is, like a camera. He's walking down a street and he just says, torch. And the street goes dark and the guy's carrying a torch. He's like, tank, gun. And he's just literally walking down the street playing a video game in real life, real time. It's just to show you what's coming. Like with porn, it's just every single one of us on Earth, unfortunately, unless you're a creepy guy, we're all going to be involved in porn, whether we like it or not. There's no stopping it. Anyone takes your picture, anyone's porn will be whatever it wants. It's you with whatever, Salma Hayek. And it's going to be so real looking. There's no need for humans. Get it?
There's a Black Mirror on that.
Yeah.
It gets even darker though, because
getting
it's
very
like
Black Mirror.
you could take anyone. Like you can go to the mall, like you glasses on, like that girl, like that guy, whatever the hell you want to do.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
you just take a picture
capture the image
of
and then you
anyone, and now it's them in it with you.
This
I-
is,
Or
this is getting creepy.
I'm pretty sure I'm.
no, I'm trying to.
I don't think I'm going to be at anybody's porn.
For sure you will, but yours it might not be what you think it is.
Oh God.
Gonna need an electronic defense system if someone's taking my picture to make fake porn.
Oh, you
Oh
never know.
no! It all it's going on Facebook. It's going on your yearbook. It doesn't matter.
I'm kidding.
You can have Abe Lincoln. Like you can have anyone. It doesn't matter, and it's gonna look completely real. Completely real. Say I hate you. I would make you a video with you, and like Ving Rhames. Yeah, you weren't thinking that way, were you?
No, I wasn't.
So, and then
I'm gonna get medieval on
and
your
I take-
head.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
I see where you're
you will
going.
have a ball gag.
Yeah.
And I'm sending that video out to everyone.
Bring out the batch.
So it's like your privacy, like everyone on earth is, you got maybe a year and then that's it. The good news is you can make your own porn now because everyone will think it's fake anyways, so who cares?
Or maybe you block. Maybe you buy to get yourself blocked.
I got hacked.
Well, that's the thing. Like, so the government will stop that. Oh, you're not allowed to do that. But then there'll be some side company, just like with internet porn now, right? I don't know why I'm going deep into this, but this is a good example of what's coming. It's regulated. It's against it. But some little companies like give us $5 a month and have at it with you and anyone on earth. That company would make billions of dollars.
Now, are we going to have a world here where everyone's in their own little glasses, in their own virtual?
Oh, there'll be people that just don't leave the house.
Like people are going to turn to like shit, aren't
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Like they're going to die.
No, because you'll be
They're
so
gonna be-
healthy.
How are you going to be so healthy
Yeah.
sitting around with a?
Healthcare will have literally your DNA pattern, not humans, yours, and it knows exactly what to give you. You'll be jacked. You'll be jacked
By sitting there doing nothing?
if you want to. Yes,
Bullshit.
telling you, you don't have to do anything.
No. When people sit around and do nothing, they
get-
turn to shit.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. There's
I
no.
think so.
It's just physics.
Well, if you take a magic pill that just burns fat, does whatever it needs to do.
Well, I don't believe.
Switches
I don't
your
believe that.
DNA.
I don't believe that would be good for you.
I hope people think I'm crazy because this is the real stuff that's
Right, yeah.
happening that the experts are talking about. I sounded like Alex Jones right there, didn't I?
Very Alex.
I can see.
No, this is not Alex Jones.
See, I think we're closer to the porn thing than we are to the magic pill.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, the porn thing's done. Like, started right now. Like, I think someone got like kitty porn.
We have to get back to safety testing on magic pills. You know. Well,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember that?
Let's make sure this is safe before we give it to children.
All of them say
yeah.
the same thing. We'll end the show on that note. Just stay alive. Stay alive for 2 more years and buckle up. But that is real. I'm telling you, that's real. Everyone on earth will be jacked or whatever they want.
Should we be short selling
Well, I like it. Defense.
Wegovy
Should be short selling a lot of things.
and why can't I think of the name of
Like
that?
Apple. Yeah, Apple.
Oh, Ozempic.
Apple's getting
Ozempic,
left
yeah.
behind. Apple has no AI presence at all. Like they have.
Just have the computer bring Steve Jobs back from the dead and bang. So, did they cut his head off like Ted Williams and throw it in a freezer in Arizona?
Teddy Williams making a comeback.
Oh, there we go.
Teddy Ballgame. Teddy Ballgame might be an all-star.
There we go.
But all right, good. I hope everyone thinks I'm crazy, but I also hope you look into this a little deeper. What happened 2 days? Thursday they released
Yeah,
OpenAI.
Thursday you sent that.
OA. Oh, I'm sorry. 01. 01 is a preview. The real one comes out after the election. It's different than ChatGPT. It's its own thing. It's called chain of thought. It's reasoning. Everything else was just predicting the next word because it has the information on the internet. This is its own separate thing. It's thinking for itself and it's recoding itself. It's begun. The sparks of AGI are there. The next one will be close, and the one after that is it.
So we talked about defensive safeguards in the past, and like Elon Musk has been ringing the bell. about
Yes.
this, the warning bell.
Yeah.
So there has been nothing as far as safety is concerned. Here.
No, there's been a ton. They all have alignment teams. There's been a ton of safety.
If I listen to you in this,
Here's the problem: is that you can have the best.
the computer can just decide in a fraction of a second.
Yes.
To hell with this alignment. Bang.
Yeah.
Done.
That's it. Like that's
Then I feel like our safety standards are not quite where they need to
Yeah,
be
it's
to
not.
release.
that's the double. One, you have to try, right?
No.
But two,
No, yeah, I'm with Batch. Why?
well, no, you
why,
have to,
why take a
you
risk?
have to try to align it like that
You keep it isolated.
I get trying
because China won't. And if China gets AGI before us, we're all slaves. That's it. No one comes out and says that because they're politicians and there's trade deals
by the
and they're
way,
trying to be diplomatic. That is the end of that's it. If they get it first, we're done.
Hang on a minute. Do you trust your own government to
More than
not
China?
basically enslave you?
Well, no, at this point, you have to. You have no choice.
There's always a choice.
Yeah.
Not here. Tell me what the choice is.
You can
Pull the plug.
pull a plug.
Amish.
Yeah, you go Amish.
That's the whole
You
world.
go Amish, then you go rogue.
When you say pull the plug, that means everyone on Earth lives Amish.
No, you could develop systems outside of that.
it's there. It's already thinking for itself. It could have already embedded itself.
But 40 years ago,
Yes.
there was no
Right.
interface, there was no chips, there was no.
But this was predicted. Someone predicted.
No, I
it.
know.
It's all happening.
the
Honestly,
whole-
about 2017
But I mean, you really don't
is
need.
when it really kicked off. Where like, oh my god, this is going to happen.
But your refrigerator does not need to be plugged into the internet.
Right. But do you understand that it is? That's the point of if this thing wants
Mine's
to
not.
hide in right, but it wants to hide and embed itself. It could. It can go in a fridge at Sears. That's not even, it's just a display one. And then you shut it off and it's there. And then it goes away. And then 5 years later, you
hang on,
plug it
hang on,
in.
hang on.
that's-
You're saying that, right? But wouldn't that machine that you're saying it's embedding itself, it would have to have like a certain level of capacity
Right,
to
you
handle
can't just- it's-
because what you're talking about is such a
It's
such
a
a powerful
superhuman
program.
thinking.
Right, but it can't go through.
Yeah, but
You're thinking like a human.
it can't go through a copper
There's
wire.
got to be storage.
It can.
There's got to be.
It can't.
Look at Stuxnet. That was a decade ago. That thing jumped from software to hardware.
Right, but you need software. You need a bit. You can't.
Yeah, that's what the
Something-
fridge is. I'm giving this, maybe the fridge is a horrible example. I'm just telling you, to pull the plug, like you say, means to shut off essentially all electricity in the world.
No, you can build a grid outside of that's not networked into anything.
Yeah, fine. Great. That's, think about it. We're stretching here, right?
Well, no, I mean it's just
To stop it, you're building a grid out in the woods.
Yeah, you'd have to have probably your own individual power station of sorts,
no. I mean you could have a
or a neighborhood.
power grids have been around for
Think about the
Share a windmill.
150 years.
Think about the world. There's 8 billion people. I'm
we're
sorry.
talking- I mean,
no
we're-
power
I
for
guess-
you.
I guess we're exploring like if
Defense.
the shit hit the fan.
Good. Think about it.
Scenario.
I mean it. You should, because
But then the drones would be coming to get us.
I don't even mention
If it got to that.
I don't mention the
you ever-
drones on
I don't-
purpose and the
do you ever see
robots,
any
but
drones?
that is a huge factor here. Like
you
a
ever-
drone swarm, it's not good.
Do you ever see them? I don't see them.
Drones?
Yeah.
The military kind?
Rarely. I'm
No, just
Thankfully
like,
not.
I like, are they up there? Like, I don't see them.
gonna go have lunch in Bakhmut.
Tell you this, the Russian soldiers don't see him coming.
No.
You watch those videos?
Oh, those videos are disturbing.
There was one I watched.
I don't think people understand like how deadly these drones are.
These are
like
$10 drones.
you could be just
Oh, yeah, they
launching
drop.
grenades on
Yeah.
people's
be a
heads.
soldier just sitting in the middle of the woods eating a sandwich, and this drone will find you using infrared technology and just blow you up.
It's terrifying.
It's insanely.
There was a video of a guy
unfair.
in a house, like they shot up houses, bricks everywhere. There was a Russian military blogger. That's their media essentially. And this guy is like panting because he's hiding from a drone. He's in a house, and you see the drone right down the hallway. And I'm like, oh my god, it's like a horror movie.
Yeah, it's like a horror movie.
Yeah, I'm sure that this guy's dead. Like as soon as he goes outside, he's dead.
But those are all controlled by somebody. They're not.
Oh, yeah.
They're not capable of.
Right.
Not yet.
Maybe we make some nets.
Huh? Yeah, I know.
Nets will be good. The Russians try using shotguns. Not a bad idea.
No, it's a great idea. Or even just what do you call them? Pebbles in a slingshot.
There you go. Bringing it back. Old school. David versus Goliath. All right. Anything I missed here?
No, I'm scared enough for the day.
All right.
We could have talked about the debate a little more because we want to get into that one of these days.
All right. We're going to do our
We do a
next show.
presidential pre-show.
Our next show will be live. So the chat, everyone, we're going to do it.
All right.
All right.
I'm down.
Looking forward to it. Let's go.
Excellent. And all the crazy AI talk, just Google search, look into it.
Be prepared to follow us on YouTube next time
You-
live.
But just
You might not like what you find, but
Chat
it's,
feature.
it's
but
coming.
Ask your questions nicely though, right?
Yes. Yes. Say you hate Han. That's a good way to go.
Yeah.
All right. We're done here. Thank you. Bye.